Hello, good evening, everybody. YouTube, it is I, your favorite sadist, Dominic Adams here. And as you can see, I am dressed kind of professionally, a little button-up shirt, a hat, matching hat, my new glasses that came in because I couldn't see, I was blind as hell. And today I'm coming in with my All-In predictions. We're on the eve of All-In, September the 1st, 2018, Saturday night. Goes live at 8 p.m. on Fight TV. You can order it, download the app on your phone, your TV, whatever device you have. It is under $40. You can watch and enjoy the experience. It's All In. But if you cannot, then you can enjoy Zero Hour. That is the pre-show event before All In, going on 7 p.m. live on WGN America. And so let's discuss that real quick. It's going to be the first match is the Briscoes versus School in the formation of Frankie Kazarian and Scorpio Sky. I do believe that this is going to be a good way to open the show. It's going to be a fire matchup. The compelling styles that's between the Briscoes and Scorpio Sky and Frankie Kazarian. And my predictions, I got to go with the Briscoes to win. They're the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions. I do believe that they got a lot of momentum on their side. A lot more than Frankie and Scorpio do. So my opinion is the Briscoes will get the W to kick off All In. Next is the Over the Budget Battle Royal. Now this is how it's going to affect All In the main card, as in the winner of the Battle Royal gets a shot at Jay Lethal and his Ring of Honor World Championship on the main card later on in the show. Now currently the participants listed for the Battle Royal are Moose, Rocky Romero, Jordan Grace, Colt Cabana, Ethan Page, Billy Gunn, Brian Cage. The list goes on and on and on. I predict it's going to be someone that's currently not listed for the Battle Royal. Now, if you've been watching Being the Elite, you see that Flip Gordon has been trying to get booked for All In for the past number of months, right? He's been trying, he failed against Nick Aldis to capture the NWA World Championship to face Cody there. He's failed other numerous times, right? So this is how he's going to get in. This is like a last resort for Flip Gordon, right? He's going to probably be under disguise, probably, underneath the bear costume that we usually see in Ring of Honor. And he'll probably eliminate Colt Cabana last, I believe. And then that's when he'll take off the hat, the mask, and reveal that it's him. So that way, it's going to be Jay Lethal versus Flip Gordon for the ROH World Championship. So my prediction is Flip Gordon wins the Over the Budget Battle Royal. Now let's go on to the main card of All In. Let's start first. It is going to be Kazuchika Okada versus Marty Scurll. Now this is a very compelling matchup. This has been discussed on Being Elite. I believe the story has been going to this as, can Marty Scurll beat a junior heavyweight, beat a heavyweight in Kazuchika Okada? Now, this is definitely going to be one of my favorite matches that I'm looking forward to. It's very interesting. It's going to be a compelling amount of styles, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. For who's to win, I got to go with Kazuchika Okada with this one here. He's definitely going to win here. I guess more of a big match experience than Marty, in my opinion. So my predictions going to be Kazuchika Okada over Marty Scurll, but it's going to be a good match. I'm definitely looking forward to it. So next up, Christopher Daniels versus Stephen Amell. What do I think will be matching tonight? I answer that question a little bit later. For Christopher Daniels, Stephen Amell, I've been really thinking about it here because, usually the predictions would be Stephen Amell to win because, he's a little bit more popular with the Green Arrow and everything. But now that I'm thinking about it, it may be Christopher Daniels that gets the win here over Stephen. I can see that happening as, I guess a respect way, because Stephen, he's not really that much of a, I guess not as much as experienced as Daniels is. So I got to go with the veteran Christopher Daniels to get the victory over Stephen Amell. But I wouldn't be so shocked if Stephen were to get a victory over Daniels. So I got to go with Daniels to get the win. Next up, Hangman Page versus Joey Janela. Like, this one's definitely going to be one of my picks for match of the nights because I'm definitely looking forward to it. It's a coin toss for me, really, but I got to go with Joey Janela to get the victory over Hangman Page. So that's that. Let's go with the four-way women's dance match. It is Britt Baker versus Tessa Blanchard. Tessa Blanchard actually is the new Knockouts champion. If you haven't watched Impact Define, last night she captured it in a triple threat against Allie and Su Yung. So she's riding it with a lot of momentum too. Versus Ashley Rain, i.e. Madison Rain, versus Chelsea Green. This is definitely what I'm looking forward to. Almost the most, really, because I'm a little bit of a fan of multi-man matches. I like the fast-paced action and the unpredictability of it. I gotta go with Tessa to win here. I really do think that she's been riding a wave of momentum lately, a lot more than the other three, in my opinion. So I gotta go with Tessa getting the win here, and I'm looking forward to it. So let's go next. The Ring of Honor World Championship match: Jay Lethal versus the winner of the Over the Budget Battle Royal, which in my opinion is going to be Flip Gordon. I do see Jay Lethal winning here. I see him retaining because really it's like a full circle thing. Flip gets booked for All In. He gets a Ring of Honor World Championship match. Jay Lethal wins. So I gotta go with Jay Lethal to retain because I do see him doing more with the championship down the line, especially if he's gonna be challenged by Matt Taven. I believe at Final Battle. I haven't really been on Ring of Honor as of late. I haven't really been watching as of late. So I got Jay Lethal to retain. All right, next, the NWA World Championship match, Nick Aldis versus Cody. I do think many people have been mistaking this to be the main event because it's been the most hyped match, the most promoted match. Even though it's been promoted a lot heavily, it's not the main event. It's the 6-man, guys. That's going to be the closing the show. Now, for this one, it's a coin toss as well because although many people have been predicting Cody to win simply for the fact because he's booked All In, he created the event with the Bucks, and it's a perfect story of him capturing the title for his father and all that. We also got to remember that NWA has been known to tell long-term stories, very long-term, almost as New Japan in a way. And as much as it would make sense for Cody to win here, I do see them extending it, especially with Cody challenging Juice Robinson for the IWGP US Championship at Fighting Spirit Unleashed later in September, I believe. So I do think that plays a role into that as well, if Cody's going to win or not. And plus, I do think that NWA has been hedging their bets with Nick Aldis a lot, really, for almost a year now. He's definitely had a good reign. And as much as I want Cody to win, I do think that Nick Aldis needs the victory a lot more than Cody to solidify himself to solidify his position as one of the top champions in professional wrestling these days, especially with the NWA Championship on his back. So my prediction is Nick Aldis to retain over Cody. Next is the semi-main event, a match that everyone's been looking forward to. It's the IWGP Heavyweight Champion Kenny Omega versus Pentagon Jr. And this is where someone might get mad because I don't see neither winning. I see a dusty finish happening, pretty much a double disqualification, because if you check out Tama Tonga's Twitter, it shows that he's traveling him and the firing squad, which consists of Tonga Loa, Bala Fale, Ishimori. They're currently heading towards Chicago. So I do see them playing a role in this match leading to a double DQ because Kenny's the IWGP Heavyweight Champion. He's not losing to Pentagon, but at the same time, Pentagon has a lot of momentum. I believe he's the Lucha Underground Champion, and he can't really afford a loss either. So I do think it's going to be a double disqualification, no contest with Aaron France from the firing squad. So yeah, no winner for Pentagon Jr. Kenny Omega. Last is the main event. It is the Golden Elite, the Young Bucks, and Kota Ibushi versus Rey Mysterio, Phoenix, and Bandito. This is definitely I'm excited for. My prediction is going to be the Young Bucks, Kota Ibushi winning because that team is pretty consistent of top level guys. No disrespect to Rey Mysterio, Bandito, and Phoenix, but I do believe that the Golden Elite is on another level right now. So I got to go with the Young Bucks and Kota Ibushi get the win. All in all, I am excited for All In. We are just 24 hours away from it, a little more over than 24 hours. It is exciting, fast-paced. I'm excited for it. I'm looking forward to it because it's going to really be an amazing event. It's the first event outside WWE that's been promoted this heavily in over 25 years. That's a quarter of a century. Since 1993. That's amazing, really. And I don't see this as the culmination. I see it as the beginning of a lot of things changing for the independent wrestling scene, as well as all the people that are involved. You know, congrats for Cody and the Bucks for selling out a 10,000 seat arena. So don't forget, check out All In tomorrow night. I know I am, and I'm definitely going to have my popcorn and soda ready because it's going to be an amazing experience. Don't miss out on it. You guys tune in and see it. It's going to be an incredible event, guys. This is Dominic Adams. I'm signing out, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. And yeah, peace. Stop it. There we go.